I'm about to go grab yours and bring it out here. This is my buddy Andrew, everybody. He's a good friend of mine. He's just starting out. Well, he hasn't really just started out, but he's getting better at RCing. And this car is a badass. But I can already tell, just from my last one, and I can see the problem. And I even cut this out on my last one because this bumper just kept crashing into this. Such a great car if they could just fix up these little things. I guess that's why the Maximus is considered better. But other than that, man, 4S, she, with these tires, I think they're just wow. Just wow. Give me 1 second. Now, I'm not sure where my Maximus is, but here's the other DHK zombie that we have taken out for mini spins. And I told you, I got run over by a car. Car backed right over it, right over on this side. You can even see the body even held up, believe it or not, from the car. But as you can see, look at all this. I've had to retape all this because it was shattered. But it was cold out, so it might have shattered like glass. And as far as I know, you don't put oil on a body. I guess I could try it, right? I don't know. Let me know if you think putting oil on a body will soften up the body so that it doesn't do that. However, I do know that if I was to do up the inside properly, instead of half-assing it, it probably would have held up better. So, again, with this one, with the hinge pins, jeez, what a pain in the ass. It seems to still be holding up, but as you can see, what I've had to do here, or what I've done, I don't know, it's probably something better I could have did. I actually threw a washer on there, and I liquid steeled it to the pin to hold it in, and as you can see, this bumper moves. Can you see that, Cat?
Yep.
Okay, so that bumper moves right there. It's not fully attached, but it works. She's still good, and she's still been running the last 3 runs, when before it was popping out every run. So I think finally, also another thing that I did was I put a steel, not just the aluminum pin, I put a black steel pin through. So because they were bending too, and for some reason just this side, only this side. Maybe, yeah, I vented the tires. So I was thinking maybe I didn't vent that tire right there. Maybe I didn't. Yeah, this one's got the metal spur. So, and just to be fair, we can take a look inside. Nice and clean versus dirty. So there's that. A good looking thing. I got the fan for it. I'll get the fan for that one too. Like I said, this one's my buddy's, and it still runs fine. And if it ever breaks, I'll fix it. But this one here is what I was looking forward to. I was gonna bump it up to a 6S, but I need to see the durability first. Definitely need to see the durability first, because I think that maybe where this one got run over by a car, that's what messed up that hinge pin, and maybe it's just bent in a certain way, and now this whole area, or at least that area down there, is gonna need to be replaced. If it doesn't hold up the way that I have it, which it has been so far, and it actually doesn't. I thought it would be falling apart worse than that by now, and it's not. That's actually holding up pretty well, Andrew, wherever you are. And yeah, so yeah, DHK zombie. Anybody remember where my Maximus is? Is it upstairs?
Don't know.
So there it is, Teresa. What do you think? I forgot how kind of wide they are and how beefy they are, but it's probably the tires, but still, it's a very, you guys want a good car, this is it. You want to flip, and it's user friendly, meaning it's not that hard to control. I've really had to tape and Gorilla Glue tape and super glue. I threw some stickers on here. Let's see, these are the originals. Obviously I just opened it. See? Now what I did here was, because I threw so much tape on here and I had some extra stickers, is I just threw some stickers over the tape so that it wouldn't look so tapey. Because before it looked like it was like a mouthful of some teeth and then no teeth. You know, that black spot. So yeah, got ourselves a pig here. X, some kind of says mine goes to 11 right there. Another piggy, 3S because it is a 3S. Let's see, 4S because it takes a 4S as well. And I think, oh no, we got this here. What's this little thing say? Drive it like you stole it. This one here. And then we have a couple of little funny ones right there. Bang, bang. And I put that there because it seems like I work on it a lot. So, in case you're ever wondering why I put the stickers on there, there you go. I do believe I did up the shocks. I think it's 70 weight all the way around. Let's find out. You know, I gotta be honest with you. These shocks out the box feel better. Well, I don't know. About the same. Slightly better. Not much. Slightly better. This could be just worn in. I might not have did the shocks. I'm trying to remember. If I don't remember, then I probably actually don't. That's not true either. I could have did them. I really could have did them. I don't remember which ones I did and which ones I don't. If I don't know, I usually redo them again. And as far as shocks go, I find that, you know, you empty them all the way out, and then you have to deal with the air pockets and stuff. And if you move that shock up and down too much, sometimes the seal gets a little compromised, and you'll end up with constant air bubbles and whatnot. And you don't want that to happen. So what I usually do is if I'm going to use a certain weight of oil, I won't empty the shock out all the way, because that way the air bubbles aren't in there, and you just empty it out down enough without getting any air bubbles in the bottom, and just add the new shock oil to it. It'll mix up. It won't be, you know, a full thing, but it'll be good enough. And it'll be good because I find that even if you don't, over time the shocks just go slack. And when they go slack, then you got to add more anyways. And then when you do that, you know what I mean? It just, you know, because it seems like it takes time for all that air to come out of there. I know people say, you know, leave it there for 5 minutes. I've done it. I've done it for 20 minutes, a half an hour, whatever, you know, and then I come back and do it, and there still might even be a couple of air bubbles in it. So, you know, there's that, you know. But again, great cars. I wish I could bring out my Maximus. It's a lot like this, except it's wider. It has 2 battery bays. It also needs the same spur as this, and same diff. I haven't driven it enough to replace the, and believe it or not, even though it's one of my first cars, I haven't driven it enough to replace the diff fluid. And that'll be good. I think this car definitely would need at least for 3S to do really good, decent flips, and, you know, better, you know, just better everything for bashing. Is at least 500K. You throw a million K in there, you probably do like double, triple backflips, you know, and things like that. Like, I put a million K in my 1/8 scale cars, and they do fine on 4S and their 6S machines. So, anyways, I'm gonna let you go, and I think that's it. Not sure about the servo, not sure about the motor, the pinion. Maybe the box can tell me real quick what we're dealing with. It's a hobby wing, I know that, or at least a rebranded one. It's waterproof, ESC, 20-30 kV brushless motor. Now that's pretty decent, a 20-30 kV. Now even on 4S, a 20-30 kV